Morning from Stagecoach. Let's do some honest takes about yesterday. Also, my eyes are so dry. Like, oh my god. This was crazy. I have thoughts though. I was also like crashing out at one point because I absolutely hated my outfit, and it was a really cute outfit. I know it was a very cute outfit, and like looking at the photos, I'm like, what was I in my head about this? And I even knew that in the moment, and Jess was like, you're gonna look back at these photos and be like, you're being so silly right now. But you know, when you get in that mindset where you're just like, I hate my outfit, I hate my hair, I hate how my makeup looks, I don't feel comfortable, I can't take a photo because I just feel like, that's how I felt yesterday. And it took me like a hot minute to get out of my head. And I just hate feeling that. I think with me, I just like always feel the best when I'm comfortable. And I'm most comfortable when I'm just in like the most simple, literally physically comfortable clothing and like a pair of like comfy, loose fitting jeans and a tank top. And then like whenever I'm not in that, sometimes I'm like, who is this? What do I do with my hands? So I think I was having a bit of that, but we recovered and made it into the festival, which was honestly so fun. I've never really been to Stagecoach without Connor. I've always come within like with Connor and his friends, or just me and Connor. So this is my first time coming more so for like work vibes, like content stuff, which is like also so crazy. We went to the Revolve gifting suite yesterday. I think I was having like a little bit of an existential crisis. I loved it, and I'm like, it was awesome and it was just like so cool to be there, but I had like these weird feelings of just like feeling bad at taking stuff. And they literally tell you when they walk in, you're literally like, you can get one of every beauty product, and then they had like limits to how many like clothing items you could get. But it's just it was just like strange. Like it felt very I don't know. I was just very like hyper aware of what was happening, and I just started to feel like a sense of like guilt. I don't really know. Anyways, you guys don't want to hear that, and that's like dumb, boring like stuff. But it was just like a very interesting experience, and just like how much stuff was being given away, and I was just like, whoa. I will say, like, the cool thing about those is like getting to interact with the brands themselves, and like people who work on the marketing team, and they are just like so kind and also smart. I also went to the DSW event and I got a chance to talk with a few people on their team. I work in advertising and media full time. Like that's my like I love my career too. I love my job. I love the industry I work in. So whenever I get to meet people on the brand side, I always love to ask them questions about like, hey, like how are you guys measuring success or like attributing revenue to all of the stuff that you're doing this weekend, and like all of these different like big events, and like it's a huge investment for them, and I'm just like so curious how they measure, track, like make certain decisions. Anyway, so I got to like talk with a lot of people there, and that was really cool. And it's just like, I don't know, a lot of effort and work goes on behind the scenes to make these like beautiful aesthetic like cool things that you see on Instagram and TikTok happen. And I just like, it's cool meeting people behind. Festival was fun. It felt like a little less colorful this year. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just felt like less colorful. Obviously, like after 2 weekends of Coachella, and Coachella looked absolutely absurd this year with so many people, like there's gonna be like, it's super dusty and it's like dry and all the things, but just like vibe wise, it felt less colorful. But the best time at Stagecoach is always like the 5:30, like 6:30 set when the sun starts going down, and it's like purple blue skies, sunset. That part was so fun. I was like running around with my friend Remy. She's not a country music fan. She doesn't know like any of the words of any songs except for one that we taught her. We taught her Choosing Texas by Hill Langley, and it was like really cute to see her singing that one. And then we skipped Cody Johnson to go to the Tonk, went to the Honky Tonk, which I didn't go at all last year, but we went this year. Juicy J, best set of the day. I will put a clip here of me just like, I love Juicy J. I didn't know that I loved Juicy J, but I love Juicy J. Very inappropriate, vulgar lyrics, but love him. So we did the Tonk for quite a bit, and then we just left. We came home and we were in bed by 10:30. I took a shower, which was so nice. Really needed a shower. I literally had like, I have a spray tan, so it could have been mixed with that, but there was like black like gunk coming off my body. It is so dusty this year. Also, another thing, we were in GA yesterday. I don't know, GA is so fun. Like GA is so fun. If you're looking at videos of people who have like VIP and artist pass and all the things, I've never been an artist pass, so I can't speak to that experience. It sounds pretty sick, but we were in VIP last year, which was really cool. But GA is genuinely so much more fun, and you get to see like so much more of the festival and just like all this stuff. And I don't know, I like the vibes there better. So if you're like feeling like you're missing out on something, I feel like you're not missing out on anything other than maybe just like people watching or like free stuff or less lines, which like I get, but GA is like a great experience. You also get like more access and like views of the stage from different, I don't know, just like the vibes are better. We're also staying at this like sick house, literally insane. We're here with Zenwise, which I've been taking their supplements for the past few months. I actually am like a genuine like fan of the brand, so it's really cool to be here and like, I don't know, celebrate them and just get to like also get to meet their marketing team. And they did such a good job with this house. But the sickest part about it is that when I tell you we are like less than like a mile, not even like half a mile away from the entrance to the festival. So it's literally like as close as you could possibly be to the entrance where you go and walk in. So we didn't have to do like the shuttles, wait for an Uber, do any of that stuff that is like such a nightmare and has been such a nightmare for so many previous versions of Stagecoach I've been to. It is so convenient. So if you're also thinking about coming and you're trying to prioritize like, do I get a bigger house or do I get a house that's closer to the festival? Just get a house that is as close as possible to the festival. So worth it. So me and Remy just like left after the tonk. Oh, we also did the big rainbow dome thingy. We were walking out and I was like, you want to go in there? I've never been in there. And we are like, why not? I don't recommend it. I wouldn't do it again. Well, honestly, it was a little bit like spooky. I would pass. What else? What else? Oh, back to outfits and stuff because I have to do that again today. I would just say like simpler the better. Just like whatever you feel good in. I think like I'm speaking to myself, giving myself a pep talk. I overcomplicate it, and I like genuinely don't care. And that's the thing. I like put it in my head that I care, and then I'm like, I don't actually care about this. I just want to be comfortable. So I don't know, just be comfortable. Like the second you get in there, you're like, it doesn't matter at all. Like I was so worried for what? It's not that deep, not that serious. I'm just gonna like sit in this field and listen to music and drink a strawberry margarita and like everything's gonna be fine. Watermelon margarita, which also those are so good. The second that I had one of those, my entire day turned around. Okay, those are some honest thoughts. I'm not too tired. My feet don't hurt too bad, and I'm going to attribute that to the limited amount of walking we had to do because we are so close with our house here, which is just so huge. But yeah, I'm gonna try to edit a vlog of yesterday and post that. But if you guys have any other questions or stuff or want some more insight, I don't know. I don't even know what I could share. I just thought I would share some of my honest thoughts with you guys. But it was a really crazy day. It was like wild. Going to like the whole Revolve gifting thing, I was sort of like, whoa, what am I doing here? Why am I here? Crazy, but really cool and really grateful. And I'm going to do a big giveaway. Gonna do a big giveaway, mostly for you guys because I love you guys so much. And it just feels wrong to do this and then not give something back. And then also because Connor will literally kill me if I bring more tote bags home with like mountains of stuff. So I'm gonna give some of that away to you guys. So stay tuned. But love ya. If you're at Stagecoach this weekend, have fun, be safe. And maybe I'll see you. Okay, bye.